Hello makers, my name is Jen and I'm head of marketing for Making. My pronouns are she, her, and my Making app username is KnitPearl. And we are here in Barcelona, which every time I say that, I'm still like, what? I'm in Barcelona. And we're at Barcelona Knits. Yeah, I just still can't believe it. Anyways, we are here with somebody very special. You have probably already seen KnitLeaks somewhere in your Instagram feed, but I'm here with Nara, and we're going to start chatting. I have questions for you. You have questions for me.
Yeah. Let's do this. It will be so much fun.
I do want to know a little bit more about you before we jump into KnitLeaks.
Okay.
So, when did your maker journey begin?
During the pandemic. So I'm a very recent maker. I began with knitting, and after that I tried 3 times to crochet.
Yeah.
But failed. And then on the fourth time I got it.
Oh, there we go.
And now,
fourth time's the charm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I knit and crochet and got a bit addicted on that.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
It happens.
I know a little bit about that. Yeah.
So, and that's it. It was during the pandemic, and then after that, I just started KnitLeaks.
Was there any creativity in like growing up, or did nobody?
No, all my family are physicians.
Got it.
So
okay.
scientists, dentists, and researchers.
Got it.
But in the biological fields.
Oh my goodness.
So nobody.
No creativity, just lots of smarts.
I would say more like rational and very driven people in science. But no. When I began my journey as a maker, my family was like, what, knitting? What is it? Like, they were like, no, not getting what I was doing.
Do they get it now?
I think so, because I have this communication thing. Maybe I think it's more that, like they got that I want to communicate, to be informative, other than knitting or crocheting.
Just in case people watching have not heard about KnitLeaks.
Okay.
We want to know all about, tell everybody all about it.
KnitLeaks is a platform or a hub of information all about knitting, crocheting, or any other crafts. So we have a website, an Instagram account, and a YouTube channel. You can find us at KnitLeaks on Instagram, the YouTube the same, and our webpage is knitleaks.com. So we are a team of 10 writers right now, and located in many countries. Mm-hmm. We think that diversity is very important for us, and all the writers are makers too. So we publish a daily article in our website, which is also content to our Instagram. Mm-hmm. And we do lots of events too, like Barcelona Knits.
I know, you've been at so many festivals lately.
Many festivals, yeah.
Yeah, you've been traveling everywhere. So, have you seen, within your festival travels, have you seen anything? Hello! Perfect. I love this. Of course.
Thank you.
That's going to stay in the interview.
Yeah.
That's cute. Okay. So you've been traveling to lots of festivals.
Right.
I feel like every festival is a little bit different.
Very different.
Yes. Well, very different. Yeah. Has there been anything that's been like really unique that has like changed the experience or like made it easier or more fun that you've seen at a certain festival that you're just like, this was awesome?
I think Barcelona Knits is a very easy festival to navigate. Because I think the language helps. I'm a Portuguese speaker, so they are not the same language, Portuguese and Spanish, but they are very similar.
Yeah.
The organizers are super nice and competent.
Yes.
And the communication flows,
Yes.
So, for what we do, it's everything.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, there are many other events that are not that organized, but it's not the issue. I think people are more, I don't know, shyer, or are not so open. I think the culture influences also
Ah,
the things.
that's great.
So for us that we work with communication, sometimes it's more difficult traveling and going to those festivals, but it's interesting in any case.
Communication is key, especially when you're traveling. I don't know. The unknown is not okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with stuff like this, you know.
Yeah.
And so I agree with you. They've been wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I started, for example, when I travel, it's just me. I'll go alone. And I'm just with my cell phone, my gimbal, and my microphone, like filming. And I have Asian roots, and I say I'm a Brazilian, and I was an ex-lawyer, and now I'm a fiber reporter. So everybody was, what? What are you doing
I
here?
love that you were a lawyer. That's so great.
A tax lawyer.
You told me that on our call when we chatted before. And that's right, a tax lawyer. You're having more fun now, yeah?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Tax law is fun, but in another way. Yeah. So I think, sometimes it's easier to navigate on events like this. Every place I went had a very interesting characteristic, and I love it. It's so. It's an experience, a self-growing experience.
You kind of learn something new every time.
Every
about
time.
yourself and about the business and what you need to be doing differently
Exactly.
and what's working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest lesson I had was to be prepared. I mean, to research, to know how is the culture, or something that could be a bit difficult about it, transportation or services. I think that helps.
Always be prepared.
Yeah.
What are you working on right now?
Well, I'm wrapping up my year in terms of events. Barcelona Knit is my last event of 2023.
So you're going to take a really long nap.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going back to Lisbon after Barcelona, and from there I'm going back to Brazil.
Nice.
And I'll be there until Vogue Knitting Live on January. And then my year begins again.
Yeah,
to 2024. So I think now in 2024 I will be more selective in terms of events, because it's so tiring, Jen. You cannot imagine.
Yeah.
In 2023 I tried to go to many places I could.
How many festivals did you do?
More than 20.
Oh my God. We did 3 and I'm exhausted.
Yes, like it was kind of hectic.
Yeah.
Very good, but not all festivals. I mean, private events, festivals, more small fairs, or like this. And I try to do like go to somewhere and then, for example, run back and do all the stuff there, or to a specific place in Europe and do as much as I can.
A little bit more selective in 2024.
Yeah, in terms of respect my time and rest.
Yes, it's so important. Yes. Maybe that should be everybody's goal in 2024 is respect your time.
Yeah,
like your own time.
Exactly. I think 2023 was a time to promote KnitLeaks, to advertise, to meet more clients, and it was important. But now, 2024, I think it's like grow the business, but cultivate the clients, try to be better, and do this stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it will work.
Fingers crossed. I like that. How many writers do you have on your team?
I have 10 people and 7 writers. But 2 of the fixed members are writers too. But they don't write every week or, in a permanent basis. So I would say 9.
How do you choose what everybody's going to write about?
I have a very good editor-in-chief, Priscilla, who is in charge of like choosing all the topics, to research the trends, to see what our makers, our readership wants to read and to know about. And she does everything like coordinating all the writers, because this is a very tough position and activity. But our writers are amazing because they communicate also, so they know what each other are writing. So
That's great.
It's great.
Again, communication is key.
Exactly.
Yes. What is your dream interview in the crafting community? And then what is your dream interview outside of the crafting community?
I've been talking and interviewing many interesting people. I would like to have a very deep and profound chat with Nara because I think she's like genius.
Yeah.
And we chat, but very quickly in many events. And Patty Lyons.
Yeah.
I love Patty so much.
Yeah.
And I think she has a specific field of work. I have so many questions for them.
Yeah.
And in life, I would love to interview the Beatles.
Oh,
because I'm
that's
a huge
one.
Beatles fan. But it's not at least Paul McCartney.
There you go.
Okay.
There's a possibility there. Yeah. Or, I mean, we could do a seance. No.
Yes.
If you could dye yarn with one yarn dyer for the day, who would it be and what colors would you use?
Well, I'm a Gemini, so it's a very tough question for me.
Yeah, that's
I have
fair.
the sun in Gemini and the rising in Libra. As you say, I'm the most indecisive person on earth.
Got it. Okay.
So I would say more cold colors,
Okay.
bluish, lavender, lilacs, this kind of colors.
This one's probably might be the hardest one. And it's sort of similar to the interview one, but it's more like intimate's the wrong word, but you'll see. Okay. We're asking this to everybody.
Okay.
So if you could craft with anyone at all, friend, family, or somebody famous, if they don't know how to do it, then you can teach them. And go anywhere in the world with them, who would it be and where would you go?
It's tough question.
I know, I'm sorry.
Please edit this part. There is a long pause.
Yes,
And
we're
after
editing
that,
the long
tomorrow
pause.
I'll come back and then
There we go,
I'll
yeah.
use. I think I like to present or introduce knitting and crocheting for people that don't know how to do it, but are already makers. For example, I have a very good friend who is a knitwear designer, international known knitwear designer, and I taught her how to crochet. And we got obsessed with raffia during the summer, and we did 3 bags on granny squares with raffia. So it was amazing. And maybe a friend who doesn't know how to knit or crochet, and we should go wherever. That would be awesome. I would like to go more to Asian countries. I've just been to Japan and Korea, and I think there are so much to see and learn there. So maybe I would go there.
Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, well.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we're going to keep talking, but all of the KnitLeaks information is below, just so you know.
Thank you very much.
Here, I'm going to put this down. I don't have to hold my phone anymore. This is great.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
What did you or do you expect to know and to meet and to find out here in Barcelona Knits?
Everybody that works at Making right now, which we're a very small team,
Right?
we're in the U.S.,
Right.
but our maker community on the app is global.
Okay.
A lot of them are from the U.S., but we're hoping to grow the community more. And I think, as we were just talking about earlier, every single event that we do, we learn more. And what I'm hoping is that I can bring home some insights and some suggestions for the app and for the community and how we can better serve everybody. That's what I'm hoping to learn, because we're at a really beautiful spot right now where we're we're such a baby when it comes to like tech and apps that we really have this benefit of kind of being at the beginning. And
Okay.
we can shape it and make it whatever it is. And we're hoping that the community will also help us with that too.
Yeah. And how is it going so far?
It's going great. We have just such a beautifully diverse community of humans and craft. We're about to launch the second version of the marketplace.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
right now, designers can sell their PDF patterns, and soon people will be able to sell their yarn, supplies, finished goods,
Yeah.
all of that. We're just going to be a really awesome marketplace filled with handmade items and things that help people make those things.
Great.
Yeah.
What is your biggest knitting confession?
I don't swatch.
My God. This is big.
Don't come at me.
This is big, guys. This is big. This is like,
Okay, I took a class one time.
Okay.
We had classes for a while on the Making app. We've paused them for now, but I took a class one time. So here's the thing is I am very good at lots of things. Numbers and math, I am not.
right.
That's the one thing that I'm not good at. I just cannot compute. So I will get there. Someday I will knit something and I will regret it.
But your garments are great. I mean,
you.
how come you get those results without swatching? It's odd. I mean,
Magic powers.
okay. Okay, the universe.
Yes, the universe is kind to me right now.
What do you have in your project bag now?
I have a vest that I'm making in La Bien-Aimée Cori Confetti,
Okay.
which I'm very excited about. I was hoping I would finish it tonight to wear tomorrow, but it's kind of thick, so it's a little warm here, so I don't know if that's going to...
I can understand it.
And I actually have some stickers that I was gifted from Sacred Sheep, from people from the app that came up to say hi, that
Right.
had stickers, and then other vendors. It's one of those things, I like have to have a sticker for a little bit before I know where to put it. And so they've traveled with me here.
Great.
So yeah.
What is the best advice you would give to your younger self? Knitting related or not?
Knitting related or not, okay. I mean, I think listen to your gut because it will take you to amazing places and you will do amazing things when you do.
Great
Yeah.
advice. And the last question, and I ask this question to everybody, so it's the same.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult, but it's not. Tell
Ready.
me something that nobody knows about you,
Oh.
or few people know about you at least.
Okay, we're gonna edit this part out. Something that few people know about me. I'm such an open book. That's really hard. I'm an oversharer. I have ADHD. I share everything. I'm trying to think. There has to be something.
Yeah, it has to be something.
I might need to come back to that. Oh my gosh, Val, what do people not know about me?
She doesn't know.
That's so hard.
It is.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this story only. What? Oh, that's one. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is one. It's not. I mean, the other story was kind of fun, but we can do two things. This is. I mean, yeah. So, when I first moved to Seattle, I didn't want to have a car because I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, where you have to have a car.
Okay.
And so I have basically lived in Seattle. I lived there for like 18 years without
Okay.
a car. So I just got my driver's license again. I mean, that's not, I mean, that's...
It's not. No, it's
that's
not a
good.
dark
No.
secret or anything.
Okay. This is a story from when I was young. And I recently just told my mom this.
Oh
so
my
she
God.
didn't know. I know.
Okay.
We're about to... Okay. So when I think I was 5, and my sister was 3. And I took scissors and cut my own bangs
Okay.
and cut a chunk. Like it was like, yeah, it looked like a bridge or something. And we were getting pictures taken the next day.
Right.
Yeah, so
Nice
that was
timing.
good timing, Jen. Good timing. And basically, I realized that I had done something very bad, and so
Right.
I took the hair and placed it on the ground, and I took the scissors and placed it next to it, and I pretended to sleep. And so my sister got in trouble. And I did not tell my mom that story until like 40 years ago. And
my
I'm
God.
41 years old. So
Oh my God.
That
And your
was-
sister.
I know. She's okay. It's fine. We all had a good laugh. Yeah. My sister's wonderful.
That's a wonderful
Yeah.
thing to open. Thank you very
Of
much.
course. Thank you. Awesome. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.